Is Trump on a mission to tank the US dollar on purpose? Since Trump announced his plans to run for a second presidential term, he campaigned on the idea that America should be put first. And on the surface, you would think that if you're putting America first, you'd also want a strong US dollar, but that really isn't the truth based on his policies. So let me give you a couple of reasons why a weak US dollar fits perfectly into what Trump's trying to do. First is that a weaker dollar actually boosts U.S. exports. And the reason why that is because American products become cheaper for other countries. If the U.S. dollar value is cheaper than it was before, countries may just buy more products because they can afford more products. This also helps with the U.S. trade deficit between countries as well. This would also help increase foreign investment in the United States. Things like stocks, bonds, and real estate look more appealing for countries who have a stronger currency because those same assets they were looking to buy before were a little bit too expensive. Now they become cheaper because the currency that they're purchasing in is actually stronger than the US dollar. So this would increase investments into the United States. Then you have the debt relief that this would provide for developing countries. The United States has loaned money to developing countries, and because the United States dollar is as strong as it is, a lot of those developing countries can't afford to pay the debt back. So with a weaker US dollar, that gives more likely opportunity for these developing countries to actually repay the debt burdens that they have to the United States, therefore bringing in more money to the United States. One of the biggest cases for Trump purposely weakening the dollar is the boost that U.S. manufacturing would get. If U.S. dollar was cheaper, what this would mean is cheaper manufacturing in the United States, which would boost competitiveness, therefore making American products more attractive globally. This would also create significant job recovery and also support further job growth in the manufacturing space. And last would be the boost that this would give U.S. tourism. As you can see, we've seen a significant drop in U.S. tourism. If the United States dollar became weaker, this would incentivize more foreigners to start traveling to the United States as it's become more affordable. What used to be unaffordable now is within reach. So is Trump purposely tanking the dollar? Well, we can't really be sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if he is. If you guys want me to do a video on what would happen negatively if he were to weaken the dollar on purpose, let me know in the comments.